So I'm joined by Manager Phil Burke after a long journey away at Penrith in the FA Cup third qualifying round. Back at Haywood after a long day out, Phil, into the next round. What are your thoughts on the game as a whole?
Scrappy, to be fair. Very, very difficult game. Penrith were a very solid team. Difficult, obviously, when you think we was here at about 8:15 in the morning, getting home now it's 7:15, so it's a long day, so it is difficult, but absolutely buzzing. The girls dug in again, showing the fight, showing the togetherness, showing that they'll find the way, whatever the circumstances, and I'm absolutely buzzing for all the girls and everyone associated with the club. One of the best days we've had by far.
You mentioned there about circumstances, obviously, unforeseen circumstances at Penrith. Obviously, just on the stroke of half time, with a supporter falling through the stand and needing urgent medical attention, and obviously the ambulance. 2-1 up at that time. How did you manage to control the girls at that stage and get them ready for the second half?
Well, obviously in those situations, the most important thing is obviously the health of the person that fell through the stand. Obviously, bit of a surreal moment. Obviously, being in the dugout and on the pitch, you could just see that in the stand, which was pretty full today, there was quite a lot of distress. So then, obviously, once both dugouts clicked onto that distress, we were just trying to get the game stopped. But thankfully, from what we've heard, he's okay. He's all right. He's not hurt too bad. So for us, it was just about trying to stay focused on the game, and even though it is a bit longer half time than usual, it's just about trying to recompose ourselves, calm ourselves down, because as we were going in, it doesn't help, obviously. We were already a little bit erratic, a little bit emotional, a little bit too fired up, if you like. So the team talk at half time was just about calming ourselves down, recomposing ourselves, and making each other understand how we win the game. So thankfully, once again, the girls implemented the messages in the second half, and we managed to, like I say, get the win.
On to the second half then. Penrith equalising very early, and then obviously having to dig in at that point. Were there any point in the game that you felt that Unity weren't in control, and whether were you worried at any point?
In terms of not in control, not really. I don't want to sound disrespectful to Penrith. I thought they were outstanding, to be fair. I think they were one of the best outfits we've come up against this season, and I thought the game was so tough. I thought Penrith came out in the first 20 minutes of the game and were outstanding, and I thought that when we went 4-2 up and 4-2 and then obviously 4-3, it just shows that Penrith are another team that aren't going to quit, aren't going to lie down. So girls have been in them situations before, so they've got the experience how to get through it, and they managed to do it again. So listen, I can't really think that much about the game. I'm just absolutely buzzing, mate, honestly.
We saw 2 goals on debut from Celeste Gordon. I know you picked her up on the way at the service station, and that was the first time she met the girls after some issues with getting a flight over from Canada. So any specific mention to her at all?
Again, it's not an easy thing to do. As you say, obviously we've been in contact with Celeste for quite a while now. Obviously she's arrived later than we all wanted, later than Celeste wanted, but it was a great day for her to come for the first time, and as you say, picking her up at a service station halfway up to Penrith on her own, not met anyone before. I think that straight away just shows the sort of personality and character that Celeste has and will have. And then but the girls took her in straight away, and she fit right in, and then her performance was outstanding. Getting the 2 goals in the second half that managed to secure the win. So hopefully that's just the beginning for her.
Just finally then, an incredible away support at Penrith. Any message to them at all?
Yeah, to be fair, I think in the first half I found it again, it was a little bit mad. Obviously we don't expect so many to travel so far. I've spoke so many times about little old Unity and how this club has come from absolutely nowhere, and these people have become so passionate about it, they care so much about it, they're so invested in it. And the fact that all these people have gone, I mean, I don't know how many there was, but do you know, roughly?
I'd have said probably 35, 40.
I mean, at least I'd say the fact that even that has gone all the way up there, and it felt, I swear, it felt like there was like 300 or 400. They were so loud, they were so positive in a game that the girls found really difficult. They got right behind us and they give us that extra boost. And once again, you know, can't thank them enough. And I just hope that we've done them proud again.
I should imagine you'll be watching the draw, Phil, tomorrow. Any particular preference of team?
Don't care. Bring them all on, honestly. We're just over the moon today. Not bothered. Bring anyone on.
Thanks for your time, Phil, and
Nice
good luck
one,
next
mate.
week.
Thank you. Bring them all on.